Hi pilots, in this video, we're not doing freestyle tricks, we're flying line of sight. Today I'll show you a lost Trippy Spin tutorial. To really master this trick, I've broken the Trippy Spin down into 3 steps to make it easier to practice. Step 1 is to practice pitching up in place, pulling the quad until it's as vertical to the ground as possible. This is the foundation of the Trippy Spin trick. When practicing this step, there's one very important thing to remember. Do not push high throttle. If your quad is tail in, pitching up and then adding a lot of throttle will send it straight toward you, which is extremely dangerous. So when practicing this step, I strongly recommend cutting the throttle completely. Let's look at the full sequence. Cut throttle, pull pitch, push pitch back, add some throttle, and hold the quad's attitude. If your altitude isn't very high, or you're not confident about the available drop space, you can add a bit of throttle before the move to give the quad some upward momentum, then start practicing the trick. Once you're comfortable, practice the Trippy Spin setup tail in, left side in, right side in, and nose in as well. Step 2 builds on step 1 by adding roll and yaw at the same time, either inward or outward, to rotate the quad. This is the core of the Trippy Spin trick. When practicing this step, I suggest flying higher to reduce the risk of crashing. While practicing the rotation, there are a few key details you need to pay attention to. The more pitch you pull and the more vertical the quad becomes, the more roll and less yaw you'll need to keep the Trippy Spin rotating smoothly. If your pitch angle is smaller, you'll need more yaw and less roll to maintain the rotation of the trick. To make the Trippy Spin smoother and faster, I recommend pulling more pitch, using roll as the main input, with yaw assisting. Alright, one full rotation. Practice this trick more. After mastering the first 2 steps, you can move on to the final stage, keeping the Trippy Spin continuous. You'll need to keep applying roll and yaw. Once the quad is fully in the Trippy Spin, roll and yaw inputs stay almost unchanged, and you'll add a bit of throttle. Throttle should be just slightly above hover. For example, if your quad hovers at around 25% throttle, then maintaining the Trippy Spin trick only requires about 25 to 30% throttle. You can also use slight pitch input to control altitude. If you lose control, disarm immediately to avoid injury. Alright, that wraps up today's lost Trippy Spin tutorial. This trick does carry some risk, so please practice with caution. See you in the next one.